We're going to make a hold down for an anvil today. It's a unique anvil hold down that you can hold down different size material with it, and you can set these grooves and notches up any way you want to suit your needs. And it's really a simple thing to make. It doesn't take very long to make it all. In an hour and a half you can have one made. There's one that's already here. You can hold down round. You can even hold down square. You can hold down flat. Any diameter you want, just by adjusting the notches the size you need. I took and cut off a 4-inch piece of 1/8 inch off the 4 by 1/8 inch stock to make a 4 by 4, just 1/8 inch mild steel. You take your 3/8 and you cut 2 to 3 1/4 inches. You take 2 more and cut them to 4 inches. And then you take and add whatever design you want on here. Turn them around to where they'll fit whatever. I can go from 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch on this one, round, or it will even hold square once you get it bolted down on or sprung down on there. You're taking some 3/8 round, cut it to 3 inches, and another one to 2 inches. This is a 1/8 inch by 3/4 flat. This will be what your spring hooks to, so you just drill one small hole. The diameter of your spring are a little larger. And the way this works, and what I will do, I will tack weld in the corners. Don't get out of the corners much, because it'll get in your way of your material. Just all it needs is tack, because there's no pressure on it except for compression pressure, which is enough to hold it. All right, now, okay, we've got it clamped in place, and once you do that, you make sure all your grooves coincide with each other that you've made. Make sure you got the right ones in the right place, because once you weld it, it won't come apart.
Show the tack weld.
Pardon?
Where are you going to tack weld it?
Okay. And you tack weld it right here in the corner where this and this piece meet. Same place all the way around. And just get a good tack weld in there to where it'll hold. It's got to be more than just a little daub. It's got to be enough to hold it. So if you drop it, it doesn't come loose. Now we're going to weld it together. We've got it tacked on all 4 corners, and you just want to get it to where it's tacked pretty good, but it's not going to interfere with any of your material. And we're going to take this, which is your handle. This is your 3-inch piece. This is what you hold on to. This is a 2-inch piece, which will be welded to the center of this. Now we're going to weld this to the center of this. Line it up pretty even, and then we'll be done pretty much. Okay. I've welded my T-handle together, and it's ready to install on the top of this, and you can do it however you want it, whatever's more convenient for you. And I've already got my stud welded under here for my spring, and when I install this, I always put it to where the thinnest part is going to be where the largest piece, in line with the largest pieces, so it doesn't interfere with 3/4 inch rod or something. Because it doesn't really matter for the smaller rod, it'll come down through here if it's wider. So you can keep that in mind. And me and my assistant are fixing to attach that to that, and we'll be ready to hold something down. Let's make it look a little better. feel it. Okay, we've got our T-handle centered up on our top. We've got it welded in place. We've got the bottom welded in place. And the only thing left to do, put you a spring on it. And we've got our anvil set up to where we've got a little loop on them just to hold our spring down, and you can have whatever spring you feel comfortable with. You want something a little stiffer, you put a little bigger spring on it. And on the anvil we have that sits on a wooden stump, we've just got a screw-in eye on it to hold one onto the wood. Or if you've got a metal tool bracket around it, you can add onto it or what have you. Just whatever's convenient for you. And it's simple, and you can take something and have it held down in just about 2 seconds or less once you get it hot. And it's real easy to make. And I'm glad you enjoyed our demonstration. My name is Steve Ackerman, and I work at Tom Kennan's Blacksmith Shop in Doniphan, Missouri.